Ooh, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. How are you doing today? Hope you're having an absolutely awesome Tuesday. Okay, it's the second day of the week, and right now our productivity is going up. Wednesday is usually our peak because yesterday, I must confess, wasn't the most productive day for me, but that is to be expected with me on Mondays. So again, it's within the plan. So hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you're finding all of this very useful. Again, please do share. Please do let more business owners come in here and basically navigate their way through the relief packages for COVID-19. Right now, I know I'm still focusing on all that is available by the government, but that is where we've got to start. Before looking at all the other alternatives out there, start with what the government is providing because they are more aware, we would hope, in regards to the climate of their economy to be able to support, the adequate relief. So today is going to be all about the the coronavirus business interruption loan scheme. Okay, so far I've been speaking about grants, I've been speaking about tax what do you say? Not even tax relief, tax delays. So there've been some deferment, that is the word. There've been deferral of tax payments, which is again, all of this is to support you and making sure that you have the cash flow in your business to be able to survive. Not only survive in regards to your business, but also to be able to navigate your way through the next 3 to 6 months, because this disruption is going to last 3 to 6 months. That is for sure. So this is all to make sure that your business is still afloat at the end of this pandemic. Okay. So business interruption scheme. So again, this is again for SMEs. So small, medium and enterprises. So yourselves and those larger, slightly larger than you, okay? And this is all for you. And again, there is a lot available here in regards to loan and also the benefits around it. But not only that, also the terms are slightly more lenient compared to no loans, okay? So I'm going to follow who it's applicable for. You know, the usual structure that I've been following with this lives is who it's for, how you get access to it, what the impact is for your business, and how long you get it for. So again, these are available through various lenders, and I could give you a list of lenders a bit later on. I don't want to take too much of your time. This is more in regards to making sure that this is available to you, and if you see that there is a need for you to take out a loan, then it's good then to then go further and find out the lenders that this is available to. So there are various lenders regionally that have taken part, that have been accredited to deploy this, because again, it comes from the government, and then various accreditors go and basically put themselves up that I want to be able to provide this service to small and medium-sized businesses. So this is what this is all about. So if we start from the very top, who is this? Who is it for? Okay, who is it for? So basically, this is for businesses that are UK based and that UK based business activity. So if you have any activity taking place in the UK, this is applicable to you for sure. So your business is UK based and you have an annual turnover of no more than $45 million. £1 million. I'm thinking in dollars, what is up with me? The States has taken over. Basically, I just watched some news and they were talking about Trump and dollars and so forth. So as I'm jumping on the live, I'm still in that space. So I have to take myself out of that space and come back to what it is that I'm dealing with. So basically, you must be UK based, have an annual turnover of no more than £45 million. So if your annual turnover is below £45 million, then this is definitely applicable to you. And also have a borrowing proposal which the lender would consider viable, okay, where it not for current pandemic. Okay, so if it wasn't for the current pandemic, what would your business look like? So you have to put in place a borrowing proposal. And that is definitely something that I could do a live for. And I am going to test the grounds again to see if anybody needs help in putting together the borrowing proposal. Okay, and then self-certify that it has been adversely impacted by the coronavirus. So these are all, again, the loops that you need to go through to make this viable for you, to make this applicable to you. And I did mention a couple of days ago that I'll be putting together a checklist that you can go through to make sure that your business, that your finances are in order for you to then be able to apply for all of this. Because what you do not want is that you go to apply and then you find out that there's all these different things that you should have done. And some of this might take some time. And not necessarily a length of time, but again, you have to go to certain individuals, ask for certain information, and make sure that all your ducks are lined up in a row, so that when you go to apply, bam, 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 you've got everything that they require. So this is what that checklist would be all about. But again, who is eligible for this loan? So this is the coronavirus business interruption loan. It's again businesses with activity in the UK of a turnover of no more than £45 million and have a borrowing proposal in place where the lender can assess that your business is viable were it not for the current pandemic, and also self-certify that the pandemic has impacted you adversely. So which businesses can apply? All businesses can apply except, so there's an exception to the rule. The exception to the rule, so that if you are in this industry, then you cannot apply for this loan. So banks, insurers, reinsurers. If you're a broker, you can apply. But if you're an insurer or a reinsurer, this is not for you. Any public sector bodies, this is not for you. Further education establishment, if you are granted a fund. So again, these are not necessarily the people I'm talking to in my lives, but I'm just saying it out there, okay? So further education and state-funded primary and secondary schools. This is not for you, okay? So if you're a bank, insurer, reinsurer, public sector body, further education that receives grants, further education bodies that receive grants, and also state-funded primary schools, this loan is not for you, okay? I'm just saying it. A lot of my audience are not within that category anyways, okay? So those are the exceptions to the rule. So how do you apply for this loan? First of all, it's about identifying a lender Again, the lenders are there for you online to ascertain. I am going to give a quick rundown of maybe 10 of the lenders that are partaking in this government scheme to provide you with the loans. Right now, we have 40 accredited lenders in total across the UK that can provide you with this loan. So that is 40 accredited lenders across the UK. I am not going to go through the whole list, but if you need it, please do drop me a comment below and I'm going to provide you with the list of all 40 as they currently stand. You know, on a day-to-day basis, things are changing, people are being dynamic, and people are doing things. So the list might increase, the list might decrease. That's just the way it goes, right? So how do you approach your lenders? So what you have to do is go via your lender's website. And when you go there, you would see a tab of some sort, of some kind, that talks to this, that speaks to this, and that is where you start. Each lender has a different application process, but the fundamental thing is that you go through the application process. All right? And what does the lender do to make a decision? So under the scheme, what lenders have to do is they will not take personal guarantees of any form of facilities below £250,000. So they'll not take any personal guarantees. All right. So normally when you go to take out a loan, there'll be some sort, especially a business loan, there'll be some sort of personal collateral that you put in regards to this loan. But if there's any form of facilities below £250,000, you do not require a collateral. Okay, you do not require collateral. If there are facilities above £250,000, then a personal guarantee is required. Okay, a personal guarantee, and this is again towards the lender's discretion, but this excludes again principal private residence. So you cannot put your home up, basically. That's what it says. But principal private residence and recoveries that are capped at 20% of outstanding balance. So 250 below, you do not require a personal guarantee. Anything above that, you require a personal guarantee. And this is for facilities, okay? And what you need to do is when you go to the website, again, as I mentioned earlier, make sure that you have everything required. So the supporting documents that you would need is management accounts, okay, your cash flow forecast, your business plan, your historic accounts, and details of assets. Okay, this is what you will need to go and apply for this coronavirus business interruption loan scheme. And make sure that, again, you have this information available. I definitely ask you to check on the various lenders that are within your region to see which one is offering the best terms to you. But this is the foundation. So I'm just giving you all that you will need. Some might require more, some might require less, but this is the foundation of all that you need to be able to apply for the loan. Okay, so what are the different lenders that have taken part in this scheme? That is what I am going to share with you now. So who are the accredited lenders? Let me quickly bring up my list for you. So the accredited lenders, some are high street, some are not so high street. But we have ABN AMRO that are part of it, Aldermore, Ask If Inclusive Finance, Bank of Ireland, Bank of Scotland, Barclays, Culverton Finance, Chamber Acorn Fund, Compass, Haydock, HSBC, Metro Bank, NatWest, Lloyds, TSB, RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland, and Ulster Bank. There are a lot more out there, but I am just going with, a few. I just said at the beginning that I was going to name a few of these guys that are providing this support. So that is the coronavirus business interruption loan scheme. As I'm doing this is going to be part of the checklist that I'll be sharing out with my audience in regard to how to get yourself financially prepared to apply to any of these grants, loans, scheme, and so on and so forth, okay? So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and again, in highlighting what is out there in regards to support, in regards to relief packages when it comes to your business through the pandemic. If you have any questions, make sure that you do drop it down below. If you have any queries, if you have any specific areas that you'd like me to delve more into, do drop it down below. Otherwise, take care, be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.